All right, greetings all. Welcome back. Another episode of that What's reborG podcast. reborG, let's go ahead and introduce that righteous hydration, that water. And I got a little Stella Rosa watermelon wine. Um, my glass is in the washer. Yeah, beer nappy as hell. A little Garnett joint is trash right now. All right. How y'all doing? I see everybody sending love. Appreciate it, man. Yesterday was your boys' B day and shit, and it was chill. I'm old as shit now. I mean, my birthday birthdays don't hold the same weight that they did, when I was younger. Cause when you younger, you looking for gifts and everybody shouting you out. It might be a day mom brings some cupcakes or some goodies to the school or whatever like that. It's a good time. But at that time, it was cool. You can get all that now without having to do any extras. I don't have to wait for the video game to come out. I can just go get it. If I want the shoes, I can just go get the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't 40. I'm 39, man. Old as shit. Ooh. I remember having to use a VCR. Playing on a regular, the original OG Nintendo with just two buttons. This shit now, what do they want to do? They got 8. So yeah, it's been a minute, man. But it was cool, man. Got to kick it with fam. The day before I went out for my sister's birthday. Her birthday is the day before mine. So it was cool, man. It was good to see, man. My nephew in town. Man, he bought me some skips. Hold up right quick. Ghetto podcast shit. Boy, get your ass up. Oh shit, yeah, we keep it getting around here, man. He caught me these Air Max 90s, boy. These shits is tough. Ooh. Y'all remember that sneaker jump that used to be on ESPN and Fat Joe's ass was in there licking the bottom of his sneakers? That shit ain't happening here, bro. Just some random shit that I thought of right then. Shout out to nephew for getting your boy that gift. And my sister bought me some colognes and shit, so it was right. Especially when you ain't expecting nothing. It's even better. I must admit, this wine is a little too damn good. And it's fighting through the toothpaste that I brushed my teeth with earlier and everything. Ooh, scrape my tongue too, and sugars don't give a damn. What's been up with y'all? With me, you know how I go work. I've been off for a minute though. Appreciate that, Tizzy. Damn. Oh shit. I ain't expect to see you here, homie, but appreciate it. I've been off since Thursday, and I'm not going back. I don't have to go back till Wednesday, so it's a nice little time off. It's pretty cool. Things were starting to, get a little better because I've been complaining about work the last couple of podcasts. But shit is, getting better close, getting back up there. I guess because we got an inspection coming up. I ain't never worried about them. Only people who not doing their jobs are worried about an inspection. It's been that way even when in the military. It was people in the morning scrambling with them uniforms and stuff. I knew my joint was tight, so I was cool. Cardboard creases, boy. Ping! And shout out to the homie Squirrel and his highly respected brand. Just got this the other day. I'm looking like I don't even know how to hold on no shirt. Boy, I look trash. Go ahead, man. Highly respected, man. Go ahead and check it out, man. You got some good wares. Boy. Stop. Licking his walk off his paws from earlier. Nasty ass dog. But man, I've been chilling, man. Feeling good, man. As y'all can see, man. I just got a little slight smile because shit is going all right. I'm feeling good. Tizzy, make sure you go back and tell all the girls how cute I am. They can really look out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, T's, he got sizes. Yeah, if I got it, yeah. Now some things he might be out of, but I could probably send the word. I send the word through Reese, because that squirrel is Reese's homeboy originally. Introduced us through Reese. So I could probably send the channel down and just see what the word is. Yeah. But other than that, man, God, boy, oh boy. Hey, Tizzy, don't be, hey, you ain't gonna do that. All right. You can't break my confidence. I'm feeling a little too good right now. Splendiferous I am. The NFL jump went crazy, man. That's just a wild ass off season all in itself. And I'll probably get to that later. But still on the birthday kick. My favorite birthday, it would have to be when I was like 16 years old. Like my mom came and got me from school. It sounds childish, but I appreciated it. But she came and got me from school or whatever. We went and picked up. She bought me some cupcakes and had me a nice little shirt that I actually wanted to wear. Because, you know, when it comes to my mom's and my sister, they don't buy clothes that you want to wear. They buy you clothes they want to see you in. So I want you to dress like a whole other person and shit. But, you know, we wear it. We appreciate it. We put it in the rotation somewhere. But yeah, she bought me these cupcakes with like dog bone sprinkles in there. And that was like her throwing shots at me for being the dog. I had been sexually active at the time and she didn't like it. So that one was pretty cool. Trash. Trash. If my pops is still in here, you ain't shit. He woke me up at 6 a.m. yesterday to sing me happy birthday. Of course, while I was deep in my sleep. You know, like I said before, I had weird ass dreams. So at that time, I was in a circle and we were dancing. Like, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, it'd be some weird ass dreams. It was me, my boy Tito, and like 4 other people that I had seen, but I don't know, because they say you can't dream about people that you haven't seen before. So you don't even have to know them. They'll just end up in there. And we was just getting it, man. Like Tito won't dance because that ain't his thing, but I was getting my Marion on out this bit. You know what I'm saying? Not the one from the meme, but the other jump. So then he called me and told me, happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey and smell like one too. And told me to wake my black ass up. I told y'all, if y'all think I'm funny, man, that dude there, man, he is something else, bro. Of course, I didn't wake up. I rolled right back over, went back to bed. Damn, all that. Because those are the best ones right there. Those days when you get to wake up and you ain't got nothing to do. Oh, you could just sleep. I'm enjoying it now because I'm fucking around and have a family and stuff. Kids don't let you sleep in. You know, after being one, I already know what the deal is. As soon as you hear them get up, you have to get up, because kids could get into some shit easily. They don't even have to be bad. They could just get into some stuff. So everything cool, man. One thing I would like to do as far as birthdays go is people, if I know you and I have your phone number and it's outside of the family, text me your birthday, because I don't know any of my friends' birthdays like that. And I'm more than willing and man enough to admit it. I'd be fucking up the church's money. Excuse me. Like my boy Dawson here, I know it's September, maybe around the 18th. My boy Joe, that's December 27th, because he would 12/27 would show up on the clock and he would remind us every time. So it's what is he doing? Yo. I'm telling you, man, this is funny. My boy, 19th. Okay, so at least I'm in the rim. Like, at least I still feel bad, but not totally bad, because O'Neal in the chat, that's been my best friend since the 4th grade. So as long as I'm in the rim, I'm all right. So people have been reading the title of the video and texting me happy birthday. I was just Tito, who I've been friends with since I was like 12. But don't worry, Tito, because I do not know when your birthday is. I want to say yours maybe in May. You and Chuck. I want to say DeMonte's in December. Poe and Rome is in November. I don't know the date. Maurice, I have no idea. Marcel, no clue. My boy De Niro, no. Rest in peace, Dane. I remember his was in July because it was around my because it was in July with my grandma's. August the 1st. Okay, that's a nice little birthday too, because that's when the jump started, wherever you depending on in Virginia, the heat started, those 99s started to become 92s and they get a little more comfy. Still hot, but August the 1st. I'm gonna remember that shit somehow, Tizzy, since you did it in front of everybody. I guarantee you somebody in here who don't know you gonna be doing that. Hey yo, man, you tell Tizzy happy birthday. But I would definitely remember that. And I'm gonna troll you about that shit in the chat whenever Ratman stream again. But yeah, man, we gotta get better. Now the fam is easy. My sister, the day before mine. My mom's January 20th. My nephews, the same day as my mom. My niece, the day after my nephews. My cousin V is in early March. Pops is April the 18th. My uncle's is a week after my pops. Grandma's is July the 3rd. Can't forget that. It's right before the 4th of July. My other uncle is December. So, but if you let me know, I'll get you something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you let me know, I don't think that's a bad thing. For real, because we're adults. We know what it is. Let somebody know like a week or two before it, Yeah, we on Easy Street with the birthdays, and it's fam, so they're gonna remind you anyways. So they're gonna let you know what's up. Speaking of that, my sister, when my nephew came home and he didn't tell her, so when she drove up to her house and saw him out there, of course she shedded a tear. It was a beautiful thing. He had fancied up a picture. My uncle had somebody hand painted of my sister when she was a baby. That junk real nice, man, and it still looked good too. And he gave that to her, and yeah, she was crumbs. I bought her some candles because she liked those. And hey, before you say candles, they were Yankee candles, so they cost something. Boy, don't make me beat your ass on stream. Lay your ass down. There will be a time when he won't be interrupting my show no more. I'm telling you, when I get a house. And he gonna have his ass in that backyard just for the stream. I'll let him back in, but he gonna have to. He got to get his ass because he know what he be doing. Yeah, you good on that tease. I mean, because when you remember the month, it does pop up in your head, like when that jump. Like as soon as you be like, all right, man, this you be like, oh man, this is it's April the 1st. Pop's birthday somewhere down the line. I mean, Tizzy, you got a P.O. box or something. I'll send you a jump for your birthday. And I know which one I'm gonna send you. Do you know anything about Yankee Candle Midsummer Nights? I don't think you know nothing about that. That's why I asked and shit like that. I just took a look at myself right then with these cornrows and shit. I look like an NBA Live 2005 character right now. Like, I'm really in here looking like Chubby Mellow right now. You got to let me know about what flavors you don't know about Tizzy, because that's my favorite, Midsummer's Night. Now, I will tell you, initially, I bought it because it was black, because I like everything black. I'm not going to lie. Outside of licorice and jelly beans, everything like that. Like I'm nice to crows. If I got a French fry, I'll throw it out to them. I fucks with everything black. Most of my shoes, you already know what it is. And the crazy thing is, I'm not a morbid person or anything like that, because most people who know me in here know me as the fun-loving, laughable type dude. So, I guess it could work for some people, but if I wear black, I'm not in a bad mood. I wore some the other day and was feeling great. Totally elated. What else we got popping on out here? Birthday shit going on. March Madness is still crazy. Any of y'all have any birthday sleepovers? Yeah, did y'all have those? Because I got two I remember like real vividly. I want to say when I was like 12 or 13, and I just started being friends with the homies in out Chestnut. That one was cool. And my boy Dose, he had one when he was like 11, 10 or 11. That was on point. We went to the bowling alley. We were kids, so we sucked because we was out there bowling with a real. I don't even think we was using a kiddie bowling ball. We were just down there using the grown-up ones, and we was wondering why we stunk. Of course, we ate pizza. Yeah, we went to Pizza Hut before we went bowling, which was crazy because that might have been one of the reasons. That might have been one of the reasons we stunk because we had greasy ass Pizza Hut pizza on our stomachs. As Dose is talking about the green ball, well, our homeboys TJ, he had the green ball and I don't want to say he had a gutter ball and he spazzed. Yeah, he had. He definitely would have been a meme or a TikTok video at that juncture. Oh shit! All right. Yeah. So, but after that, we went to his crib, and it might have been 12. I don't know. I want to say the 64 was out. The 64 was out. We played a bunch of that. One of the homies that was with us, his sister came in there, and I was talking shit. Yeah, Dose. That's been a problem. That's been a thing I've done for a long time. I will pop some shit because they don't be getting it. So that's I gotta send it back to them, yo. You remember Mario's sister stepped on my chest? She gave me a quick stomp. But she was looking right though. I can say yeah, I usually like most candles as long as it's not food. Most of mine's is something atmospheric like Mediterranean or pink sand or something like that. I like the settings type junk. He remembering right now. Oh, you know about me in summer? All right, I see. All right. Yeah, well, you would. I mean, I should have expected that. You are a woman of sauce, you know how it goes. And if you don't know Tizzy, sauce is like anything that's good. Like this shirt, saucy, you know what I'm saying? A girl, if she cute, she got sauce. So, incorporate it in your vocabulary day to day. Shout out to Sly. This black ass. He sent me something ignorant right before the show. I hate that dude, man. Cause somebody said Dirt looked like a wounded ostrich running around, and we was dead laughing off that. And Sly had the audacity to say, "Man, I ain't got nothing that ignorant in my bag," and then proceeded to say 5 more crying, laughing, ignorant things throughout the night. Like he's boy, oh boy. Choose your friends wisely. Now, boy is rubbing his face on the carpet. This dude is a mess. No, I'm a heathen. No, because you're gonna hear a story I'll tell sooner or later, and it'll change your whole perception. So don't worry about that. Because if you say something like that, I'm definitely going, I will go to the dark side, not with you personally, but I'll tell you a story that will definitely change it. I give you a quick one here at a time. I almost got caught with a girl because I took the side piece to the girl I was talking to house. And instead of me taking the bullets that was going to come with it, I left old girl in the bathroom freshening up, and I just left and said I was picking up some basketball shoes. They stood outside my house for a week. Ooh. They were taking turns on shifts, like sitting in the parking lot waiting on me. They knew I wasn't going to answer that phone. So, yeah. We always keep some heathen stuff around, man. Yeah, we can't change all that. Oh, man. It was messed up. Like, I liked the fact that the weather was nice for my birthday. It was like a high 60s type day. You know what I'm saying? Sweatpants and the t-shirt type jump. And now and messed around and fucked around and got chilly again. But at least it was nice for my birthday. Shit, it rained all day for my sister's birthday. Previous sitting down now. That's why I said, man, don't do that. Because that's how I reel them in. As soon as you show some fun, as soon as you don't think I'm a demon, that's when. Oh man, I ain't gonna cap with you either, man. To be you know how I go when your birthday come around and you start looking over your life and stuff like that. Yeah, I had some fun, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. There's been some rough shit, but I think that just comes with life. You have to get tested. You have to prove that you can handle the various situations that happen to you as an adult. Even like growing up, like and things like that, you still have to learn how to fight through it. You know, can't just tap out. Not for real, for real. And it's unfortunate that some people may do that, but that's their battle. You can't judge. I can't judge them on their battle. I know I have to push through. But I've had some fun, man. I've met some great people. I got a bunch of people that I can call my best friends, and I know a lot of people don't have that. And it's something I wish some more people could benefit from having such a thing. Because it's cool, man. I got a bunch of homies I can call for anything. And it's not like we will be blindly talking about a subject that they don't know. They have experience in it. I got relationship shit I can talk about with friends, money shit, some school shit, job shit, clothes. Like it doesn't matter. Like my homie Bad News Birdman, that's in him. I can go for him for clothes, technology. We can have sports conversations. We can talk about the ladies because you got that. It's just a wealth of stuff just coming from one person. And I got like 8 or 9 people like that on top of having family. So if you don't have that foundation, I'm not telling you to just run out here and go do it because you can't force that type of thing. You have to let it happen naturally. But you meet some decent people, try to weed them out because some people it's no vibe for real, for real. If you just don't fuck with them, you just don't fuck with them. And it's nothing against them. It's just you. I can't fuck with that type of behavior. I can't fuck with those mannerisms. So I have to distance myself from that situation. So, you're going to take some losses. But like I said, that's life. It should come with losses. And especially if you become a fan of something. And that could be anything. For us who play video games and we're fans of other titles who have now become cheeks, actors who was all right at one time and then they got ass, or they just pick horrible movies, or sometimes they just take a break. Musicians. How many of us have taken the loss from a damn musician? Shout out to Bassie. That's one thing a lot of the kids got too. The homies got kids that's funny as hell, man. Yeah, y'all got some. They taking right from y'all, and that kind of scares me because I'm just as goofy, and I know my kids gonna be just as goofy. So I already know what it is, man. I already know. But it's a good thing to see, man. To see the youngest growing up and stuff like that, man. It's a beautiful thing because when you see them kids grow up after you've known these dudes for a minute. Like I remember when Bass was like a little dude before he even went to school. Now he opening the door, he talking all articulately and all that stuff, man. That's one thing I am seeing leaving. Kids are not picking up slang as much in school as they used to. Yeah, because I know a lot of the homies' kids, and even somebody like my niece, they speak very, proper English. For real. They use all the syllables and enunciate words and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of cool. But they're gonna have to get some slang sooner or later because you gotta be able to do both, man. You gotta be able to talk to people at all levels, especially if you're trying to get any point across. So, but that's all. Tizzy, I just want to warn you right now. I'm getting ready to talk about sports. So if you're getting ready to bounce or whatever like that, I don't mind it. I appreciate you showing up, getting involved in the chat. Just drop that like and let other people know that it's nice over here, ain't it? Yeah, with the ball, with the NFL shit, it got crazy, man. Because the last time I was here, that was just the Russell Wilson thing. That was it at the time. Now we got Von Miller at Buffalo for that bag. We got Deshaun Watson at Cleveland. Poe Baker. What was that? Who else was it? If that was just him, then the Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. Appreciate it, Tizzy. Much love. What's the name? Coop gone to the Browns. Amari Cooper. What's the name of the other homie that left? Oh man, Randy Gregory went to the Broncos. That's kind of worrisome because Randy Gregory got like a weed problem. So the last place you need to be going is Denver. I hope homie don't get no bullshit while he out there. Wishing them the best. Carson Wentz went to the football team. Yeah, that happened beforehand. So I remember that one. Matt Ryan went to the Colts. The Colts are trying to keep from spending time and money with a young quarterback. Because this is the third vet that they done had up there. Excuse me, because they had Rivers. He was already old and he retired. Wentz, I mean, he a vet, but he got the body of a 10-year vet, as many injuries as he's had. So he up there. Now they got old ass Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was old when he got drafted. So I guess they're going to try to see what they can do. I don't know what they're going to do. Tyreek Hill gone. But I already kind of felt that was coming because I knew they weren't going to pay him. Because Andy Reid and that organization don't really pay people. They figured they got the quarterback and they got Andy Reid. Everything else will work out just fine. Still waiting to see what the Honey Badger does and what's Bobby Wagner going to do. As far as my Raiders, we cool, to be honest with you. If we can get another decent safety or corner, I'd be real confident. I like the team. Devontae Adams pickup, A-Rod signed that big-ass contract. And the Adams thing, I like it because him and Carr are real good friends all the way back to when they were in college. So I like that. You combine that with Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, some nice pieces. Kenyon Drake will be mad. Gilmore still out there. That would be a good pickup because he did pick up Rocky Sin, and he's a decent corner. And I like Chandler Jones on the end, opposite side of Crosby. Yeah, I do. So if he can stay healthy, things will get funky. We got Denzel Perryman. He had 150 tackles last year, so he did what he was supposed to do. I'm not asking for no extras. So I like Morg in the back. So I like the team. The only thing is the division, man. God damn. Because you still got the Chiefs. Andy Reid still get buckets. I don't care what nobody say. Everywhere he's been, Andy Reid put touchdowns on the board. Denver, they could have damn near had a playoff spot if Teddy B didn't get hurt. The Chargers, that was the final game between the Raiders and the Chargers, the last game of the regular season. So they were also very close. So the division gonna be a gauntlet this year. I can tell you that right now. Even if it's just one playoff team that comes out of the division, I can guarantee you this. It's gonna be some crazy ass games to come from there. Julio gone. I don't know where he gonna go. Robert Woods left the Rams and went to why did I forget? How did I forget? Where did Robert Woods go? Man, damn. I just remembered it. Hey, cut it out. Damn. Oh, he went to Tennessee. Yeah. And that should help out Tannehill because Robert Woods is more of an intermediate route runner and, short route runner. So it can help him with them safety valve throws and stuff like that. Yeah, he went to Tennessee. Yeah. Allen Robinson went to the Rams. So now Stafford got a route runner and a dude that can get the jump ball. Because you don't need no accuracy. Just loft that big up there and make it happen. Trubisky to the Steelers, you have to mention it because he might be starting depending on what they do in the draft. So he was I ain't gonna say he stink. He a high quarterback. If you make it to the bowl, they'll probably be on some Rex Grossman shit for real. Like a year he get hot, and that's that. He'll get you. I mean, if you got the pieces around him, you could be a playoff team, but don't get too big thinking you're going to be out here getting the bowl and stuff like that. Or maybe he learned from his experience in Chicago. So you never know. So always wait and see when it comes to me. Just the fact that Baltimore is getting healthy is something to be excited for. Oh shit, Tyree to the Dolphins. So now they got two speed demons on the outside. They're gonna have to find a slot somewhere in there. Because Gesicki's good. He's just not consistent. He should be a Pro Bowl tight end for real. And he need a coach to get in him. Because that's a lot of talent right there. And I don't know what they're gonna do with Devontae Parker because he was just starting to get it, and then they was. Nagy was probably the main problem. That, and I heard the owners aren't that. The front office isn't that good because Brandon Marshall was on the podcast talking about they old and they don't, they're not up with the time, so they don't know how to relate to players at all. Because you don't have to completely relate. Like, if I'm a NFL owner and I'm probably 60, 70 years old, no, I'm not going to be sitting around listening to Lil Baby. If I'm an old white man like that. Now, I know if I'm 60, I am. When I hit 70, it's still going to be some 21 Savage bumping out my phone or whatever fucking device we got at the time. So it was, that was the crazy part. So maybe they'll find somebody or find a representative. It don't even have to be you. Maybe it could be the GM or the president, the VP of player personnel. There's got to be somebody who these young guys can talk to and do their thing. What's up, Sensei? Was there anything else? It was a lot happening. The Saints still ain't got no quarterback. I thought Deshaun was going to go there. Appreciate that, Sensei. Because, it's not going to be all on his shoulders. He got a good defense. They pretty much probably going to carry on from the Sean Payton thing. He got multiple weapons, but he also got that in Cleveland too. So, and they put that guaranteed bag out in front of him. So, and let's be honest at this point. I'm being honest with myself. 2 grand jury trial denials for Deshaun. Now, I'm not saying he didn't do it, but let's not make it seem like there isn't a possibility that he didn't do it, because that exists too. Innocent until proven guilty is the thing. So y'all taught us that. That's what the court goes by. So, but I ain't going to. This shit just seems too fishy. Every time they talk about this story, it get fishy again. Ryan, he'll be all right. I think he may be a little step above Wentz because he ain't had the injuries and stuff like that. Yeah, Jameis went back, but come on, man. He was doing all right. And I want to give him this. They were winning, and they were playing well on defense. The offense was real roller coaster like. So you know how that goes with him. He won't throw in a lot of biscuits. You can just tell they haven't gotten comfortable with each other yet. So it took a little bit of the growing pains, and he got hurt. That really altered everything. But he's been working hard. I seen the videos on YouTube, man. 50 million guarantee. Ooh, yeah. That boy said he massaging. I be massaging. Man, I ain't even gonna count with you, Paul. I'm tired of the Taysom Hill shit, man. Just put him at running back and utility player and all that stuff. Get him away from the QB because he was asked when he finally got his chance. And y'all paid him all that money. Y'all could have got y'all a real weapon out there. So now y'all done sold yourselves out the game. But it's only a matter of time because that NBA shit then came to the NFL with people buying championships now. Tampa Bay did it. We seen the Rams do it. So it ain't gonna be no, man. We trying to see the Browns trying to do it like other teams. The AFC West as a whole is trying to do it. Like people don't have time to wait no more, man. They just doing it now, man. So that should be interesting. The South, man. No Ryan in Atlanta. No Ridley. He's suspended for the year. The Panthers are believing in Sam Darnold, and Jameis is back. Easy walk to the playoffs, huh, Brady? God damn, boy, that boy Tom Terrific does it yet again, man. Yet again. Wow. Yeah, because he was retired for about 2 weeks. Then he came back. Your wife asked you to clean them gutters on that mansion, boy. You said, hell no. It said it's time to go. I'm going back to work, man. I ain't got time for this, man. Damn that. Was it anything else? Nah, I don't want too much else. But that's a lot. The consensus has been between NFL fans, young and old. Because I asked Pops, and he said, yeah, this is the craziest NFL offseason I've ever witnessed. So I just wanted to make sure I won't trip it. And like you said, there's still players on the board out there. Badass kids. He said, these little motherfuckers is trash. Oh my God, this is how you raising them? I give you all this money and my kids come out and But the draft should be interesting because every time Malik Willis get a chance to perform in front of people, he shows out. At the Senior Bowl, he did his thing. At the Combine, he did. At the Pro Day, he had people in. Hey, you just got to make sure you got the right coaches and stuff like that. Because you need that shit in football, definitely. But that should really be interesting to draft. Shout out to a Jobo, man, who got hurt on his Pro Day, tore his Achilles. So, damn, bro, that's fucked up. But it's interesting. And I get to just sit back and enjoy it because I don't have to worry about the Raiders draft pick. For once. I'm telling you right now, that Cleveland Farrell shit really hurt my soul, man. There was so many other players we could have got here. But yeah, that should be interesting. What else? March Madness is going on. I stopped filling out brackets a while ago because I don't be remembering. So it's already picked the first game getting ready to happen, and I'll be like, oh, damn, I done missed it. But I'm pretty sure mine would have been screwed up too. Because I would have put Kentucky in at least the Elite Eight. They lost the first game. Oh man. St. Peter's, they just beat I watched the game. They beat Purdue, and St. Peter's is looking good. He got some young, scrappy, ready to go type squad too. And Shaneen Holloway was a good basketball player at Seton Hall. McDonald's All-American too. He was nice. He could hoop. He was just too small when he got to the league, and they were bodying him. So, so they hooping, they doing their thing. Carolina beat UCLA. I don't consider that an upset because North Carolina has good talent on the team. They got the same amount of All-Americans as other top-ranked teams. They just was bullshitting. And just recently in the last month, they start believing in what Hubert, that name's trash. They start believing in what he was coaching. And now you're starting to reap the benefits. You know, you're starting to play with some sense now. And everything's going in, you know, working out all right. So I'm not surprised. I don't call that an upset because they're supposed to be good. So who else? Duke won. I was surprised. Not because we sorry. We just, when Duke got to play some hood dudes, when they got, pardon my French, when they got to play some niggas, it get rough for Duke out there. And that's been the case since I've been watching. I've only seen them every now and again. They may rise to the occasion and play some good ball. Yeah, people texted during the show like I ain't send the link. I guess they know it's ghetto over here too. But when we got the rough dudes, that's why I'm worried about Arkansas. That's what Duke got next. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned because they went straight at Timmy and Chet. So, and I'll get to Chet later, and you know, a little draft talk later in this episode. But they like St. Peter's, but they just, you know, better talent. They scrappy, play hard. They coming at you 100 miles per hour. You either gotta brace up and take the punch, or just, you know what I'm saying, find a way to quick counter. They doing their thing. And who else is the other one? And it's good for Arkansas because the SEC has been cheeks. Kentucky lost the first. Auburn only made it to the second round. I forgot who else was in there. But all the SEC teams didn't look good at all. I hate my fault. People text me. I apologize. All right. So we got Duke and Arkansas. Duke better be ready. Because these boys is on the way. UNC and he really trying to have a conversation in the middle of my show. These boys gonna do their thing. And Duke, we still gotta play. I want to say during the tournament, we've played good ball. We've let Roach take control. Yes, our point guard's name is Roach. We let him take control and orchestrate the offense. And if he can find something for himself, that's what he goes with. Bencaro is playing within himself and now overextending himself. His defense is still kind of shaky. But Mark Williams, the center, is playing good ball too. He's starting to take more control and starting to become the player that they thought he was going to become this season. But he had like an injury, some little ticky-tack stuff, some little aches and stuff like that. But he's starting to get it together. He seems like a center that, them old school, not old school, but them bigs, be around the rim. He got a real Jared Allen vibe with him. And that's how he's starting to play for real. Who we got? UNC and St. Peter's. I don't know. That was a good one because UNC can run too. They like to get up and down the court too. Will those two bigs be a liability with what is his name? Manic and Baycott? We shall see. That was a real interesting matchup. Villanova versus Houston is going to be real guard heavy. All three, if you will. Both teams have real good guards, and Jay Wright is probably one of the better coaches in NCAA. He always has a good team that plays hard, do what they're supposed to do. They don't try to go outside of themselves. They know what they need to do to win, and that's what they're going to do. And Houston, Kelvin Sampson, I'm going to tell you this right now. If he make it to the Final Four, he will play one more season before he gets an allegation. Because what's his name? So yeah, he'll probably do that because he get in trouble everywhere he go. And I know they got the NIL now, but I'm pretty sure they may try to pull some bullshit and bring up something from the past to try to get somebody in some trouble. But they hooping, he the same thing. He guard heavy. They play with speed and toughness. And last but not least, we have Kansas and Miami. You want to know what? I'm really not surprised by Miami because Miami was kicking the shit out of the good teams in the ACC. They whooped UNC's ass. They whooped Duke's ass. Like the way they just been playing. And I know he got the same thing. They got some scrappy hood dudes out there, man, that just be going in, be hooping. But Kansas is tough. They the same thing, man. It's just the same thing every time with Kansas. So I ain't even gonna lie, man. Kansas is boring to me. They do put out some good players. They got Wilt, so they can have that conversation. Paul Pierce is good. I'm trying to think. Danny Manning was all right before the knee got fucked up. But they always bringing in like role players into the league. Like he ain't been no star from there since Paul Pierce. And I want to say that was the 98 draft. Oh, no. I'll take that back. Embiid. But everybody else, they want another superstar in there. Wiggs is coming up, but how much longer we got to wait? How much longer we got to wait? I mean, he's playing decent now, but he's playing, let me put it this way. He's playing like he was the 20th pick instead of the first one. It's not that he not hooping. People just expect a little bit more. But Kansas, I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, Pops, but this is Miami's last hurrah. Kansas gonna bore the fuck out of them. They not gonna care. They gonna come in there talking shit and playing tough and all that. They not gonna care. They just gonna keep it moving. That's one of them scary teams. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to the last couple of tournaments, heavy guard play and teams without the stars, for real. Because when Villanova won, they didn't have a whole bunch. It wasn't a whole bunch at UNC that year. They won that long ago. The Baylor team from last year. Then nobody paid attention to them till the tournament, and they had been hooping the whole year. I can't remember who won the year before. It don't matter. But it's always fun. It's always cool. That's why I like when my birthday is, because you got March Madness, you got NFL shit going on, NBA getting ready to go to the playoffs. You know, I wonder if the EYBL is coming here. That's the Nike tournament or whatever. What else we got popping off, man? The NBA is getting ready to go to the playoff Jones. And like I've been saying all year, the East look crazy. Look real enjoyable. Let's just go on here. Let's go ahead and just get a nice little overview going on, because, you know, I like doing this, looking at the teams. They give me, you know, let's quick little look at the things and see what's popping. Okay, number one, we got in the East, we got Miami. They had their little spat. And if you watch the No Chill podcast, Gilbert Arenas had a good, you know, he analyzed it so well. He said this will only make them better. Jimmy dropped 30, but they lost to the Knicks last night in a close one. The Knicks was hitting some unbelievable shots. Watch the highlights. Emmanuel quickly was just throwing shit in the air, man. He was just getting it. But I think that they will be fine come playoff time, and they will be one of the teams that will be competing to get to the finals. Next, we got Philly. Philly got to show some consistency, and then they have to show that they can stop teams from running on them. Milwaukee, Giannis is coming. Boston, hey, Boston, hey, Tatum, Brown, hey, it took you guys that long to figure out you both can shoot 25 times? That shit was annoying. We spent 3 years waiting on them. They out here talking about getting another star and getting a big star to be the – no, man, give Tatum the ball. Let Brown be the two. Man, Brown can get – man, just let them little dudes get funky, man, and play some damn defense, because you dope them got them playing defense, man. So they are surprised. That's the crazy thing about the East. It's a couple of teams that can end up in the finals, and I wouldn't be too damn surprised. Chicago slumping, but Levine ain't totally healthy. And you lose my place. The Bulls, they got to get healthy. I'm being honest. Zach ain't all the way 100. He's not 100%. They're starting to get a little exposed because Vucci, man, don't play no defense. And they ain't got no bigs in there, and people starting to figure that shit out. But I think that they may be able to do something. I don't know. They could come back 100% healthy. They could. If they made it to the conference finals, I wouldn't be surprised. Now we got Cleveland. Hey, man, just Cleveland being over 500 is amazing. Even if y'all was to lose the first round out of playing game, hey, man, y'all did. Hey, kudos to y'all. Looking forward to the future. Toronto, Nick Nurse is one of the best coaches in the league. Hands down, one of the best. Year in and year out, he will put a team in the playoffs because he knows how to coach. Siakam is understanding that he got to be the man beside Van Fleet. Van Fleet ain't got no problem with it. You know, he firing off. He doing this thing. They picked up Gary Trent Jr., and showed that and he's showing to be a great third option and a nice spot up shooter and can go get a bucket if need be. Siakam, he had about 30 the other night. He coming into his role because he knows if you stink, we can get rid of you and we'll bring a real star in. So he knows what it is. Scotty Barnes is changing the attitudes around there, and you can start to see that things are, a little different in Toronto. So I like what the future holds for them. Brooklyn, if y'all get healthy, because let's be honest, they're a threat with KD and Kyrie. Period. They're a threat. They're a threat. If they could just get the other guys to show up like they're supposed to, then they'll be a threat. If they don't, Charlotte, I'm just glad Charlotte that can possibly finish over 500, and they're gonna be all right. We play hard, we play scrappy, but we missing some talent, so we can't compete the way compete with other people. But I'm enjoying watching this team grow up and get better year by year. Atlanta, y'all better do something beyond Trey. Y'all got to do something. New York, I don't even know. Washington, Kristaps has been playing all right since he got there because this is his last stop before he end up a sixth man or some shit like that. Bill, I don't know what's gonna happen because he a free agent, so I know somebody gonna be bringing out the bag. So the Pacers, I don't know what the hell they doing. Maybe they trying to tank and get Chet Holmgren. I have no idea what they doing. Detroit, you want to know the funny thing about Detroit? If y'all look at the highlights since Marvin Bagley has got there, he's been smiling like shit. Then the highlights with the game, I forgot who they played yesterday, and I think they lost. But yeah, they lost to the Wiz Kids by 3 points yesterday. But they have been, I must admit, man, I have to admit, they've been a little competitive since All-Star break. Now, I don't know if they'll be any better, but they actually been playing teams pretty tough, and Cade out there trying hard. Oh, man, it's bad. It's kind of like when you watch Matt Stafford with the Lions. Yeah, you got 350 yards and 3 touchdowns with no picks, but somehow they still down 17 points. Okay, man, I don't know what they got going on, and I don't know what's coming to Orlando. They got the same record, and they're in the same boat. Ain't spending too much time on these Chiefs teams. Next, we got Phoenix. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Phoenix. Because I can tell you this right now. They put in a crazy conundrum, DeAndre Ayton. So they didn't give him the extension. So if he balls this year, you'll probably get that bag. But if you don't, they can let him be a free agent and he'll lose some bread. So this playoffs is real clutch. This is a real big playoffs for him. Devin Booker has shown I'm nice like that beyond what y'all think. It's playoff time. Watch how funky I'm about to get. He started at the bubble, and it's been carrying on since then. Chris Paul is Chris Paul, one of the best point guards I've ever seen. Can orchestrate. He could just go to his team. I know, man. If he could just stay healthy for a whole playoff, man, let his ass sit down like the first 2 rounds. Because the first round, I'm pretty sure y'all can get over it. I don't give a fuck who it is. I really don't care. The competition is not something you'll be playing in the first round. So they doing their thing. Monty Williams is doing a hell of a job coaching. James Jones has done a hell of a job as the GM. And it shows you can turn shit around real quickly. Memphis, boy, I've been telling Memphis that they better hurry up and lock Ja up. And they winning just to show it. I just seen he got the dreadlocks. He got a couple painted the Grizzlies colors. Think y'all all right, bro. Because even with Jaren Jackson not being the scorer that people thought he was going to be, he's still a hell of a defender. Your rim protection that can help out on the perimeter and at the rim when Adams is there. Adams is shown to be a good playmaker from the center position, and he hold his ground. This big Aquaman mother, he doing it, man. Bannon Brooks off all three. The game the other day, Brandon Clark in the fourth quarter, I want to say he had 14 and 10 just then. So they got some young, hungry gangsters over there. So the league better be on notice. Golden State, y'all old. Y'all got to get healthy. Y'all got to sit y'all asses down, and you got to get healthy. Now, I think that might have been – I'm not going to say it was some bullshit on Marcus Smart's part because he probably won't even thinking about Curry when he made that dive. But, that was kind of crazy. I hope they can come. I would like to see them at full health by the time they get to the playoffs, but we don't know. Utah, y'all going to lose. Who cares? Dallas, y'all starting to get it together. Y'all might be a piece or two away, especially at the wing and at the big position. Y'all need a little bit more, but y'all on the horizon. I could see y'all pulling some Memphis shit next year if y'all get the right player. Denver, y'all got to get healthy. And Michael Porter actually has to hoop so this shit can work. If he don't, they'll be back at 3, between 3 and 6 where they at right now. Minnesota's playing well. I have to give them that. And I thought it was going to be D'Angelo Russell who was by himself finally, and Cat his homeboy that was going to change the tide. It's Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards is changing the whole culture at Minnesota. He is making people accountable. He is making people want to hoop. He got Cat talking shit to people. Why? Because he's putting it in him. I can tell the way he talked to Cat. He talked to Cat like he is equal. And he ain't even been in an all-star game yet. They got Pat Beverly shit talking ass. So accountability is always going to be there. And you're going to get two dudes that play hard as shit. Anthony Edwards be playing hard. And he demands it of everybody else. And he has that personality that just, you know what I'm saying? You had, hey, get with it or get gone. Shit. And that goes for me or the team, So that really is helping out. Now, they're going to need some shooters down the line to help, but I could see them, like, with some health and a piece or two, Minnesota, Denver, Dallas, they could be right there at the same, you know what I'm saying? They could be the top 3 seed, be the top 4 seeds next year. The Clippers, y'all just got to get healthy. I give y'all a pass. You missing 2 top 10 players. So it's crazy. New Orleans, Fat Boy don't want to play there. And he got a chance for the extension. And if he turn it down, he becomes a free agent. And he can get that bag back. Because I know somebody's going to spend bag on Fat Boy. I know they are. Even knowing that he ain't even going to be 100% healthy for real. The Lakers, the shit ain't work. That's just all there is to it. It didn't work. The people he picked up, LeBron usually better at this, and it usually works out all right because, players be decent, but they ain't work. If they make it out to play-in, I'd be surprised. The Spurs is only 2 games behind, so they could fuck around and do it. Thank God y'all got Popovich. Portland, I don't know what the hell y'all doing. Sacramento, y'all almost got Sabonis hurt the other day, man. Fuck Sacramento. OKC, y'all got too much talent to be this sorry. And Houston, y'all got too much talent to be this sorry. So, and when we talking about these bottom teams, the draft is right around the corner, and people are starting to get exposed. Now, Chet, I like Chet. If Chet goes number 1, I ain't got no problem with that because he got a whole skill set that a lot of people don't have. He's only got one glaring weakness, and that's his body. I mean, the boy ain't even 200 pounds and he's 7 feet. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll play these grown-ass men in the league because you saw what happened when he went against the big boy at Memphis, Jalen Duran. And Jalen Duran is only 18 years old, and he built like that. He knocked his ass to the floor and dunked on him. And Arkansas took the Rudy Gobert approach and just went straight to him at the rim. They're going to call fouls if it's too goddamn, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't that clean, you will get called for a foul. So I know I could see some teams doing that, and that's all predicated on his weight. But the homie can hoop. Jabari Smith, he can hoop. He just played on the team with guards who thought they were as good as him, and they won't. So that's how they end up losing because they trying to win the whole game. You don't need to. Just pass it to Jabari Smith or Walker Kessler underneath, and hey, make it light on yourselves. They didn't. Now both of them gonna be gone. So Paolo Bencaro for Duke. In the tournament, he been playing well, only taking good-looking shots. Out there playing a little defense and shit like that, letting other people take control, being a threat in the off-ball situation. So he been hooping. He looked like he might want a piece of this number one spot. And Jaden Ivey, who's another individual that they're looking at number one, he ain't look good yesterday. Them little dudes at St. Peter's had the same speed, and they was up in his face the whole damn game. So, but he is an uber athlete. He's shown he can hit shots. He's shown that he's real crafty around the rim to go along with the athleticism. So it'd be interesting to see the draft. That's one of my favorite times coming up is the NFL draft next month, and 2 months after that, the NBA draft, because I want to know who's next. So this should be enjoyable, man. We got some good shit coming on the rim with the basketball, with the Final Four finishing up, then the playoffs getting ready to start in the draft. It's looking real good out here, man. I ain't got nothing else. I done gave y'all an hour of unscripted podcast, as I always do. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Like, comment, subscribe. Much love to everybody. Be easy and be you. I'm out.